Okay, so everyone, turn off the lights here. Let's go over expectations. So we have points here. What are the clear expectations so that you know what I expect of you when we are receiving or losing points? What are our classroom rules? Could you read classroom rule number 1, Gracie? Listen and follow directions the first time from the adult in charge. What happens if you don't? You get a point taken away. So here's my test one. Okay. So if I wasn't listening, that means that I was talking at inappropriate times maybe, or maybe I was just off task, which means doing something that I was not supposed to be doing. Are we clear on that?
Yeah.
So then I would just click on. Now I have a remote one on my phone, so you don't even see when I'm removing points, and I've set it that way. So if I say, okay, so you were off task. Oh, that one did make a sound. Okay. Well, what I can do is I can set it to class settings, and we don't want any sounds for negatives either. Save. Okay. So now if you notice, my test avatar doesn't have any points. Now, treat others with consideration and respect at all times is rule number 2 in our classroom. So again, if I notice that somebody is helping others or showing teamwork or really trying hard on what assignment I asked you to work on, or if you participate in a discussion, and if you're doing what I ask you to do when I ask you to do it the first time, you will receive one of these kinds of awards. So this time, okay, my test avatar is on task. But what happens when he is on task, now that I've set it so it won't make any sounds, we've had some computer issues lately, but I click here, oh, there, and it says test, +1 for being on task. So my expectations are, let's look at our, click on test again. Okay, what is an example of teamwork? Has anyone earned the teamwork one yet? Not sure?
Yeah, this is Danny. Remember you had to hit that, but you hit
That's right. I had hit on task, and I meant to give it to Marissa. Helping others is a point. Yes. If I see you helping others. Yes, for helping others. Okay, teamwork. We could even change that. Instead of it being teamwork because you're working as a team, like I plan on Fridays giving each person at the table that has earned the most marbles for the week a teamwork point. Right, exactly. So that's why I have teamwork on there, but I can also switch it around. Do you think there's anything else I need to add on here? Participation, what does that mean? So you're doing things and you're raising your hand and you're having some things to say, right? That are relevant to what we're talking about. Like you don't, if we're talking about the weather and you raise your hand and you say, I decided to go down the hallway because my best friend is there. Does that relate? No, so I wouldn't give you a participation point for that. Now, negatives. Once we get into second grade, you're going to have some homework that you're going to have to turn into me. Okay? So, no homework, you will get a point taken away because you are responsible second graders. We're trying to be as organized as possible. We've got our owl binder to help us with that. And homework is something that a responsible second grader does. And if you don't do it, you will get a point taken down because that's not showing that you are responsible. What's your question?
You can only not turn in your
unless you're sick, right?
Or you got
Or you ended up getting one of those no homework coupons. That's
or
right.
you went on vacation.
Right, or you went on vacation. Okay.
I'm gonna go to vacation. What's the purple one?
The purple one? Okay.
Cheating.
Cheating. That means if I catch you looking on somebody else's paper, that is a big no-no. So if I see that, I may not make anybody else aware of it. It would just show up as a point missing. And I never put points up here. If it's something bad, I go to my phone app and I do it discreetly. Which means, what do you think discreet means? So no one can see it. You'll just notice by yourself that you lost a point. And then I will talk to you one-on-one out in the hallway about your decision so that we can make sure it doesn't happen again. Does that make sense? Yes?
You can't see the avatar things.
You can't?
No.
Okay.
They're just tiny dots.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. All right, what about, here, let me see. Can I check it just for a second?
Can't see anything.
You can't see anything? Oh, goodness. Well, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, let me see. Zooming. Ah, there we go.
Yep.
Can you kind of see it a little bit more?
Yeah, you can.
Kind of. Okay. So, what if you are talking when you're not supposed to, like in the hallways? Do you think that that would tie in with a negative consequence of talking at inappropriate times? Yes. That's an expectation. If you're talking when I ask you not to, you're going to lose your points. What about being disrespectful toward an adult, like talking back or arguing? Those are no-nos. We don't do that, and if you do, I will take away your point, and there may be other consequences. Disrespect toward other students. That means being mean to others or saying mean things to each other. Because remember, we made a promise to take care of each other because we're a team.
That will never happen.
If
That
anybody
one.
else is from a different class or anybody bullying them.
Yes, that's right. It's our responsibility to stick up for our team here. Okay, so are we clear on how you earn positives and how you earn negatives?
Yes.
Thumbs up if you are clear, thumbs sideways if you're still not sure, and thumbs down if you have no idea. All right, thank you. Fantastic, I appreciate the help. And then I just go like this.